So what do you mean by expenditure? An expenditure refers to a payment or a spending or a promise to make a future payment for benefits arising received for the future, right? If you do any kind of payments for us or a spendings, why we are doing it? For the purpose of future considerations or future payment or a benefit received. Such kind of payments, what you do for your assets or services, those things in terms of money, those things are called as expenditures, right? Expenditure, whether the expenditures are small, whether they are big, but we call those things as expenditure. Now when you classify the expenditure is classified into three types. First is capital expenditure, then it is revenue expenditure, and the third type is deferred revenue expenditure. These are the three important types of expenditures. On the basis of the time, on the basis of the amount of payment, on the basis of recurring, the three classification has been made: capital expenditure, revenue expenditure, and deferred revenue expenditures. So now let us come to the first type of expenditure, that is capital expenditures. Capital expenditure is an expenditure which is incurred for the purpose of long-term advantages. If anybody wants to get a long-term advantage, right? They want to get an advantage for 4 years or 5 years. Once they do expenditure or investments, but the advantage of that expenditure, they want to do it for more number of years. In that case, such all kind of expenditures are called as capital expenditures. Such expenditure is either incurred for either acquisition of fixed assets. If you buy any fixed assets, right, whether it is a tangible fixed assets or whether it is intangible fixed assets. So for acquisition of those fixed assets, if you are spending any amount or if you are making any payment of that, such amount or such particular expenditures are called as capital expenditures. Similarly, permanent improvement, addition, substitution, extension to an asset to increase the earning capacity of a business enterprise. Okay, so you are doing permanent improvement in the assets. Already you have some fixed assets, but now you are doing certain improvement in the assets, addition in the assets, substitution in the assets, or you are doing certain extension to the assets. Why? To increase the earnings of your assets. So such kind of expenditures are also called as capital expenditures, right? You were having one particular warehouse. Now, so that you want to do more production, more sales, you are constructing one more warehouse. So here addition you are doing. So these all addition, extra what you are doing for your assets, those features, and those are classified even as capital expenditures. Now, capital expenditure, if you see the definition of it, expenditure incurred in purchasing or constructing property which is intended to assist in the production of profit or in permanently improving, enlarging or extending existing property in order to increase its profit earning capacity. The direct benefit of such an expenditure will trading rates, and it replaces cash by permanent assets, right? So if you see this definition, it is nothing but purchasing, construction of a property which is intended to assist in the production purposes, which is helpful in production purposes, and by production you will get some profit, or permanently you will improve the enlarging or extending existing property. You will enlarge your property, you will extend your property by doing a capital expenditure, and that will increase your profit earning capacity. If you enlarge your property or assets, directly it will increase your profit earning capacity also. Like if you take an example about production in a factory where you have some machines, right? So you were having an old machine which was producing some 50,000 units a day. 50,000 units a day. Some machines 50,000 units a day. Now in place of those machines, you are bringing some new machines, right? Some new machines have been bought by you. that machines are producing some 60,000 units per day. So here directly there has been increase in the production. So due to increase in the production, you may find that the profit will also increase. The profit earning capacity of the business will also get increased. So such all expenditures are called as capital expenditure according to the definition. Now, the guidelines to determine the expenditure is capital expenditure. What are the guidelines? How can we determine and how can we come to know whether an expenditure is capital or not? The first is it increases the profits. If you do any expenditure which is directly increasing your profit, or you are doing an expenditure for the purpose of increasing a profit, generally those expenditures are capital expenditure. Now day-to-day expenses, if you are doing, that will not increase your profit, right? Day-to-day expenses, like you are doing expenditure on salaries, electricity bills, or you are doing expenditure on buying the raw materials. So here directly they won't increase your profit. But if you do any expenditure which is increasing your profit directly, or which is increasing the earning capacity of your business, in that case such expenditures will be huge investments, and those are capital expenditures. Similarly, produces an asset, where capital expenditure will produce an extra amount of asset to your business, while revenue expenditure will not do this. You are having some assets. If you do a capital expenditure, it will add one asset to your balance sheet. Whether it is a plant, whether it is machine or a building or a land, any asset you take, it will add one asset to your asset side of the balance sheet, because it is a capital expenditure. Now, if you say about an examples of capital expenditure, purchase of permanent tangible assets, right? If you do any purchase of the tangible assets, those are capital expenditures. Then all sum spent up to the point an asset is ready for the use, right? So you have spent the money for making an asset to use, like installation, direct wages, right? Or you are doing certain expenses for the first time, which we call as direct expenses, which is related directly to the assets. So those, even all expenditures are classified as capital expenditure. Now, even after that, financing for the cost of assets. If you take any finance up to that particular period, right, buying an asset, you have taken a finance, right? So even that expenditure is also a capital expenditure. Amount if you are spending on existing asset for the improvement or extension, right? You have done certain major improvement, major new parts you have installed in the machine, or major improvement or extension you have done, it is also a capital expenditure. Money paid for the goodwill. You have bought a goodwill and you have paid a huge amount of money to buy a goodwill. Even that is also a capital expenditure. Money spent to reduce working expenses, right? So here you have spent your money. Why? Because of conversion of hand drive machinery to power drive machinery. It was a human-made machine, or it was being operated by humans, right? Man-made machine or human-made machine. But now everything is operated by machine itself. Just you have to power on the button. So in that case, you are shifting yourself from the handmade or man-made machine to the technological made machine. So even that kind of expenditures are also called as capital expenditures. Now let us come to the second type of expenditure, that is revenue expenditures. Now these are those expenditures whose benefit expires within the year of expenditure, right? If you do that expenditure today, the benefit will expire very soon. If you go to some pharmacy, you will find so many medicines will be there. Some medicines will be having a long period of expiry, right, which you can use for 3 years or 4 years, and some medicines are there which will expire very soon, right? So this is revenue expenditure. The benefit you will get only for few days or few months within a year. The benefit will get expired, which are incurred to maintain the earning capacity of the existing assets, right? Here you are doing this, why? To increase earning capacity. So it is an expenditure on consumable items, on services, and on goods acquired for resale. So you are doing on consumable items. You are generally not doing on buying an assets. You are not doing on extension purpose. You are not doing on contraction, or you are not doing on any construction purpose.